Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, double one to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. All right, and I wanted to get into a quick topic, why envy the wicked, and pretty much go through some of Psalm 73, and just and Lord willing, filter it through some other scriptures. All right, so this is Psalm 73 and 1. A psalm of Asaph, truly Yahweh is good to Israel. Why I'm hearing an echo? What's going on? A psalm of Asaph, truly God is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. And that's the first thing that we have to remember, because, the main thing of our people is seeking what? The ways of Esau, the ways of the other nations. Why? Because they don't feel as though that the Lord, who they ignorantly call God in Christ, they don't know how much the Lord has in store for us within the kingdom, man, if we will only turn back unto him. So for that reason alone, our people can't see that the Most High is truly good to us, and that in the end, we're going to be getting all the splendor and the glory, man. Because they looking for the right now. They're not truly thinking about the future. Because truly thinking about the future is thinking about our salvation, thinking about your salvation as an individual, So, verse 2, but as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. So what? Because he saw, the wicked, they just living lavishly, they doing whatever they want to do, and it's like, we held to a certain standard, you know what I'm saying? I understand we ain't live up to it, so we being put down, but why is they able to do all these different things and get away with it, and nothing is happening to them? Why are they prospering, man? Why? Because what? This world was given unto them. We don't possess an inheritance with this world, man, and real quick, damn, what is it? Yeah, Ezra's the 3rd chapter. Was it 1st or 2nd Ezra's? Slakia. 1 second. Yeah, here we go. All right, this 2nd Ezra 3, and I start at verse 30. It says, "For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning, and hast spared wicked doers." So this is pretty much the same sentiment, that the Psalm of Asaph was getting into, Psalm 73. So he's seeing how we suffer for sinning, and how the Lord, it seemed like the Lord is sparing the wicked doers, man, right? And has destroyed thy people, and has preserved thine enemies, and has not signified it. So it's like, you say you doing this for us, but hey, we getting the complete opposite right now. So it's like, what is going on? This just don't make sense. But that's what, when we get caught up into our mortal minds, those type of thoughts come over us, and this how even though the Psalm of Asaph, Ezra's, what I'm saying? Other men, they thought certain ways at times, but that's because that's the flesh that's kicking up. The flesh is speaking. At those moments, you truly, how the spirit war against the flesh and the flesh war against the spirit, you truly trying to weigh it out in your head. But as us, being, human beings with the emotions and things that we have, it's like, this don't make no sense. Like why is this is the complete opposite? Why can't you just do, right by us how you said you was going to do in the first place? Why we got to go through this? Those type of things might go through, any brother, man, at certain given times, man. When you get weak and you feeling desperate, and you seeing your people destroyed, and you feeling defeated, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we truly never defeated, because we got Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, but just as far as your everyday goings within his life and his suffering, it seems so much at times, you can feel like that, man. And that's what they were displaying, that even though they were men of the Lord, but yet they still had the sentiments of mere mortals, man. Because, hey, we only men. We holy men of the Most High, Yahweh Shemiah Shan, Lord willing to be chosen, but hey, we subject to them thoughts as well. And that's sometimes what Satan is trying to play upon our mind to sway our faith, man, and we got to recognize that, right? So, what was I? Yeah, I'll read verse 30 again. For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning, and hast spared wicked doers, and hast destroyed thy people, and has preserved thine enemies, and has not signified it. I do not remember how this way may be left. He said, like, yo, like, is it going to really be like this? Like, I can't even, it's like, when you see stuff like this, it's like, yo, did we ever have good times? I mean, like what do good times feel like? Is this how it's going to be? I don't remember you saying that according to our forefathers that this is the way that things was going to be upon the earth. So, like, is this the way that everything is going to be, and is just going to continue to be like this? Nothing's going to change? This ain't no inheritance. That's how you kind of feeling, right? I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? So are these heathen better than us? Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? So it's just like, yo, we got the law, statutes, and commandments. You do got righteous men, even though you got way more wicked among our people. But it's like, yo, they looking like they better than us. They eating pork, swine, and doing all this old wicked stuff. But hey, man, what's going on? Verse 32. Or is there any other people that know of thee beside Israel? Or what generation have so believed thy covenants as Jacob? And so this is one thing that he's getting into, that it's like, yo, what other people knows you like we do? What other people believe in your law, statutes, commandments, and follow your ways how we do? So what he's trying to do is, put the everything that the Lord put on us, put it back towards him. Like, yo, but we do this, and we, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what's really going on here? You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that Apostle Gabar said before too. He said, how you can bargain with the Most High, and how you can put the Most High's words back in his face. Not, being no disrespectful, nothing like that. But, when times are seen in destitute and down and out, even when Abraham went to go save Lot or whatever, he like, well, if it's 10 people in the city, will you spare it? Well, if it's 50, if it's so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? So you can bargain with the Lord, and you could push his word to him, and hopefully get a response, and have that dialogue with the Lord, because the Lord is reasonable, man. Verse 33. And yet their reward appeareth not, and their labor have no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth, and think not upon thy commandments. So what? Hey, where's our reward? We laboring, but ain't nothing bearing fruit from it, right? They got everything. He said, I'm going through the heathen, and they flowing in wealth like it ain't nothing. And that's what we see in today's society. So ain't nothing new under the sun, man. The same stuff that was going on back then is the same stuff that's going on now, man. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care about the commandments. They don't care about the Lord. All they care about is wickedness, and they thriving. Weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and theirs also that dwell in the world, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel, right? Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. So like, yo, Lord, like, we doing all of this, we trying to live up to your standards and do the things that you require of us. So why is this things as such? But that's because what? This world that is of now is not for us, man. Matter of fact, let me go to that in Second Ezra. Was it Second Ezra 6? Yeah, Second Ezra 6 and verse 6. Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? You know what I'm saying? So he want to know, like, when is this going to be done? And then when is the world to come, right? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So that's clearly letting you know that what? This world ain't for us. Right now, this is Esau's kingdom. And that's what that represented. Esau, the hand on the hill, that the younger brother pulling the older brother out of power. He's going to have his rule first, but then he's going to pull him down, you know what I'm saying, and overcome, man. Because that's the Lord's prophecy. Verse 10, the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. The question Esdras asked thou not. So hey, that's what it is when it comes to that, man. This world wasn't made for us. So this is why they flowing in the riches and all of that. And the Lord gave a blessing unto Esau that he shall have the dew of the earth. That's of the now, man. The goodness of the earth, the morning dew. You know what I'm saying? His grass is going to be green, man, so to speak, right? So, verse 2, in Psalm 73 and 2. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. So these are the same sentiments that they shared. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. And that's exactly what it is with Esau. They don't go through the same type of stuff we go through. People want to say, yeah, well, we all go through struggles and family problems, and yeah, but none like Israel, man. And prove that point in the book of Daniel, man. No other nation suffers like how we suffer, man. Period, man. It's Daniel's 9 and 12. And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem. So ain't no damn Holocaust, that fake bull crap that they try to pull with all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? No other nation has been done worse than us, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. From lynchings, hardcore slavery, the transportation, the transatlantic slave trade, all of these different things, from Rodrigo Bourget, Cesar Bourget, and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Coming up out of the caves and doing what they did to us, Cristobal Colon, you know what I'm saying? Hernando Cortez, all these different conquistadors, the Portuguese, the Spanish, the British, all these other people, man. Nobody has suffered more than we have suffered, man. Point blank, period, man. Right? And we clearly see it today still. Verse 6, their pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment, because that's how they live. That's their blessing. They was blessed with the sword. For their eyes stand out with fatness, they have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. So what? Concerning oppression, they speak loftily. And a prime example of that is in the book of it's 11 and 5, 11 and 5, 11 and 5. Salakia. I believe it's Zechariah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Zechariah 11 and 5. I start at verse 4. Thus saith the Lord, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So they don't hold themselves guilty, man, for oppressing us. They speak loftily concerning this, right? In this example, and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. And you see a prime example of this from the movie Goodbye, Uncle Tom. When he said, I thank you, Lord, for my slaves, and, you know what I'm saying, for this wonderful life. Ignorant, dumbass prayer that even if the Most High was dealing with Edom, he wouldn't hear anyway, man. know what I'm saying? So this gives prime example unto them and who they are, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me jump down. Um what did I want to hit? Yeah. All right, so yeah, I want to jump down to verse 13. It says, "And the Lord said unto me, cast it unto the potter a goodly price that I was priced at of them. And I took the 30 pieces of silver and cast them to the potter in the house of the Lord. Then I cut asunder mine other staff, even bands, that I might break the brotherhood between Judah and Israel. And the Lord said unto me, take unto thee yet the instruments of a foolish shepherd. For lo, I will raise up a shepherd in the land which shall..." Oh, slack it. I'm in the wrong, I'm all Russian. Not even paying attention. Slack it. Uh, yeah, I knew that didn't make no sense. Um, yeah, here we go. So Psalm 73 and 12, it says, "Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world; they increase in riches." So he's giving, just letting it be known, like these are they. And who are they? That's Edom, Esau, Edom, who controls this world, who has the power of this world, who rules over us, our oppressors. Right? Verse 13. "Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocency. For all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. If I say, I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me, until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh. Then I understood their end." So he like, yo, I've been plagued, I've been chastened all the day long. You know what I'm saying? But then through his thinking, he said, oh, but I understand that end at the end of the day. So that's what Ezra had to come to realize, that, yo, you got the kingdom to come. So, yeah, it's hell going through this now, but it's lessons to be learned through this. So while, how it said in Second Ezra, man's hand is betwixt the hand and the heel. So what now? It's time for those lessons learned, man. For us to actually inherit the kingdom and appreciate the kingdom and to know what it took to get here, man. That way we actually have appreciation for something, Verse 18, "Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction. How are they brought into desolation, as in a moment they are utterly consumed with terrors. As a dream when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image." Well, when a Mossad, you know what I'm saying, is ready to wreck shop on this place, hey, it's going to be clearly known that he was against Edom, that he was against America, that he's against this world and everything that it stands for, right? So, yeah, so that's pretty much the point. So, like knowing these different things is like, why should we envy anything of the wicked? Because, what they have within the society ain't going to be nothing compared to what we're going to have in the kingdom. Okay? Isaiah 64 and 4. "For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by ear, neither hath the eye seen, O Yahweh, besides thee, what he hath prepared for him that waiteth for him," man. So the things that the Lord got for us, man, it's going to be incomparable to anything that's within his kingdom. This shit is whack head, man. Being the cars, the money, the woman, man, all this shit is whack, man, compared to what we going to have in the kingdom, man. I don't even want to look forward to nothing within the society because you can't enjoy this shit, man. So what is the point of envying the wicked, man? When we get over them mortal and fleshly thoughts, it's like, man, the hell with Esau, the hell with this kingdom, the hell with these women, the hell with everything within this world, man. We want to be set back in the right estate to where we supposed to be, to where we can actually enjoy life and have life. This ain't no life here, man. Period, man. As long as these devils is ruling, man. Yeah, so like I said, we got so much to look forward to in the kingdom, man. Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it comes tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this segment was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to Lek out there doing his work of faith and live of love and true sincerity. Shalom.